And welcome back to what? My name's Beast today. Hold on. There we go. Hello and welcome back to what? My name's Beast today. We're back with Koisuru Natsu no Last Resort. Today I only have fucking alcohol-free beer because they didn't have the normal one. And the one who went to buy it just didn't think to just buy another kind instead of just the same brand, but without the thing that makes beer. Anyways, so I'll be honest. I was really tempted to just record myself playing Atelier Rise of the day because I'm having a blast with that game. It would literally just be me running around farming materials. So there wouldn't be too much going on, I suppose. But I'm just really having a blast with that game. So yeah. Anyways, today we're gonna go for. I almost said Rango. Sango, I mean. Go with Sango. Wonder if it's okay if I help Sango. Ryo. Wonder if it's okay if I help Ryo some other time. Today, let's help Sango. And it's decided I'll lend you a hand. Let's both do our best, okay? That'd be nice. Hello again, Konami. But Sango, Konami's much more reserved. The two of them balance each other out well. Yeah, I got it. Each morning the sheets are put out so that everyone can get fresh linens for the day. That doesn't happen by magic. When you think about it, there must be a rotation of people who fold and prepare them. So I guess I'll be that person today. That's an important job. Without it, everyone's daily routine would be disrupted. Konami, what's the best way to use this drying rack? Got it. Back at my apartment, I thought the task of drying laundry was a tedious chore. But still, it was a necessary one. Do you two always handle this? Oh, you're not in charge of this job, Sango? This may sound wrong for a second, but looking at her frustrates me. You may wonder why. The coral hair clip. I actually need to find coral in Atelier Rise to upgrade a weapon right now. And I don't know where the fuck it is. Until then, the weapon is very much not as strong as it could potentially be. Which angers me. Other work? Like what? Oh, so you're like me? Somehow, I feel bad. It's like I stole your job. If that's how you feel, then I'm relieved. That's true. Oddly enough, they all strike me as really diligent. They came here for the sake of a job, so I suppose that's not surprising. I have to give it my all as well. Can't risk slacking off. Surrounded by such fantastic scenery, it's possible I might relax the guards I've placed around my heart. Let's get to the laundry.
Yes, sir! Hi.
Oh? Nobody's... You see it once they find out about them not being in a relationship. I forget that that doesn't quite happen yet. Let's follow Sango and her little buddy. Should I hang out with Sango? If so, then I won't bother going back to my room. Sango, might have I join you guys? Oh, so now that I'm taking you along, what exactly are we going to do?
こなみちゃんはどうしたい？私は特に。そっか。
By the way, I have like a new
それ
mouse,
じゃあどうしますか？
and it very much works better than the one I had before. Like it has straight up weights, so you can adjust the weight. Like how heavy is each one of them? Like I have more in here. So there's 2 more. Each weight is 3.6 grams. So yeah. So yeah, it feels very much more sensitive, honestly. Anyways, Konami had barely been audible. It's incredible how Sango can read her friends so easily. So what now? Yeah, what to do? Oh, is there anything you want to do, Sango?
いっぱい全部
Okay. That does not help at all. Do you? Wait a second, let me think. What to do? Because she has no particular preference, it's actually more difficult to think of something to do. You could continue playing on the beach, take a walk around the island. It is a day off after all. You should enjoy it to the fullest. Huh.
決まりました？
I want to do everything, all of it. Yeah, that's what I've decided.
なんか気持ちだけワクワクしちゃって何をしたらいいのかわからなくなるんですよね。
Bully Konami into deciding. I know what you mean, but I can't help it. It's the start of the summer after all.
ですよねですよね。どうするの？はい、そうだった。ソ太郎くん、どうします？
It's up to me to decide again. Something on the sandy beach. I just had a brilliant idea.
どうしたんですか？
There's a lot of trash along the shoreline, right? Like sort of natural waste and things like plastic bottles.
そうみたいですね。時々拾ってはいるんですけど。
So even though it's a day off, I can't help thinking of that.
気になるときはすぐに解決ですよ。ねえ、こなみちゃん。うん。
You got... Alright, so you guys are okay with picking up garbage?
もちろん。賛成です。じゃあ、競技にしませんか？より多く集めた人の勝ちってことで。
That sounds great, but will we judge by size or quantity?
大きさも考慮しましょう。自分が集めたものを山にするんです。
The one with the biggest pile wins.
宗太郎くんは男の人なので、私たちの 1.5 倍で同じ大きさ扱いで。
I'll accept that handicap.
あと、珍しいものを見つけたら特別ボーナスにしましょう。特別ボーナス？
What happens when we find something like
倍にな
that?
ります。
What?
レッツスタート！
Ah, that works. Anyway, it'll be twice as much fun doing it this way. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought to turn collecting garbage into a game. But yeah, I want to make sure this place looks really nice. My fucking shin is itchy. Isn't that quite the pile?
そうですね。
3 mountains. Their shapes might differ, but they're each composed entirely of garbage. Looking at these trash heaps, it seems pretty obvious there's a whole lot of junk flowing in from the sea.
がっかりですね。うん。
I unload the final batch of trash I'd been carrying on my shoulders. I really got into it. I'm just realizing that Sango has a surprisingly large pile too. And now, shall we announce the results?
はい。
First place, Konami!
おめでとう、こなみちゃん。ありがとうございます。
Second place, Sango!
はっはっはー。そう太郎くん、私にひれ伏せ。
No, anything but that.
でも、宗太郎さんも たと思います。宗太郎くんもお見事です。
Well, even though I lost, I don't feel bad in the slightest. I'm not quite sure how to describe the
ス
feeling.
トレスを発散するのが休日の過ごし方ですよ。
That's it. It was a good day off, honestly. I'm happy.
こなみちゃんはどうだった？楽しかった。
Sotaro's going to turn into a trash man at this point.
じゃあまた明日から頑張れるね。
Yeah, in the meantime, I'll load the garbage into this wheelbarrow I brought.
私も手伝いますよ。
Nah, it'll be fine. I can handle it on my own.
さすが男子。
Well, yeah. Just looking at this giant pile of garbage we collected makes me feel exhausted. Two other people helped me in this endeavor. They must be just as exhausted. Should we head back to our rooms and shower? It'll be dinner soon.
それじゃあよろしくお願いしますね。
See you later then.
行こう、こなみちゃん。
See you at dinner. Sango's goodbye was enthusiastic, whereas Konami's was a bit more reserved. I think they make a good pair. Alright. Once I finish cleaning up all this trash, I'll go back to my room and shower as well. Back to skipping. Alright, we're back here. It's about the whole men and women not sharing a room thing. Anyways, it's best not to rock the boat, right? Since Nuggies already knows the truth, there's no point in maintaining the lie. But if I tell everyone I was lying, it could ruin my relationship with them. Not telling them would keep that from happening.
Senpai?
Okay, let's continue living as lovers for as long as we're here. Of course, if Nagisa tells the others, we'll have to adjust our plan accordingly.
そうですね。
But if Nagisa decides to leave things as they are, then so will we. Until we finish our jobs here together, we'll continue being lovers.
はい。
Kozuki sounds relieved. If so, then I share her sentiment. Of course, Kozuki knows this lie isn't a good thing. She actually said so herself. Anyway, it's almost time for dinner. Want to head to the dining hall?
はい。なんかお腹が空いてきちゃいました。
It's only natural to feel hungry after such a huge weight's been lifted from your shoulders. From now on, we'll continue with our plan. After dinner, I'll confirm all this with Nagisa. Then we should be in the clear.
先輩、ありがとうございます。
There's no need for thanks.
それでも、ありがとうはありがとうなんです。
Understand? I am too. Thank you, Kozuki.
先輩こそ、お礼なんか言わなくても。
Your partner's in crime, remember?
そうですね。
Let's give it our all until we reach the finish line.
はい。
There's a saying, as the heart changes, so does the body. Even as the walls between the two crumbled, they began to notice the salty tang of the sea breeze. The deep and dazzling red of the setting sun. Outside their window, the ordinary became extraordinary. They could breathe easy once more. That in itself was wonderful beyond compare. But more than anything, they began to
どう
notice.
したんです？じっと見つめたりして、外に何かあったんですか？
Yeah, there is. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'd call it tomorrow, I guess. Oh no, stop.
らしくないです。聞いてい
Yeah,
て恥ずかしくなっちゃいます
I'm with
よ。
Umi on that one. Sorry. Yeah, fucking apologize to me for having to read it out.
でも、なんとなくですけど、先輩の言ったこと、なるほどって思いました。
No, don't understand it.
私もこれからの生活が今までで一番楽しくなりそうかなって、そう思いましたから。
Feeling the urge to make fun of her for someone managing to out-cheese me, but that look on her face just melts my heart. Look, that sounds wonderful, but first we should get going to the dining hall before we're late. Nagisa secretly told... I just really want to think that Nagisa secretly tells everybody, but doesn't tell the two of them that she told everyone. So they just keep playing playing it up like they're lovers in front of everyone else, while you just sit there like fucking dumbasses. So tomorrow I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm going to give it my best effort. Here, enraptured by this gorgeous scenery, relishing every last minute, every second, forever and ever, with Umi. Hold on, did I accidentally enter the Umi route? Let's hope not. Like I picked all the Sango options.
宗太郎くんはこっち担当なんですか?
Oh yeah, I forget. That doesn't show you. Yep, there weren't many packages for me to carry today. Regardless of the reason, I'm happy to help.
いえいえ、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Konami, let's do our best.
はい。
She answered without turning. Perhaps she's shy around strangers. Even though I've known Konami for some time now, we haven't really had anything resembling a conversation. Well, we're only here for a month after all.
宗太郎くんが援護に来てくれたってことは、三人力を期待していいんですか?
The expression is the power of 100 men, isn't it? 3 doesn't sound very impressive at all.
いやいやいや、わかってませんね、宗太郎くん。私とこなみちゃん、そして三人力の宗太郎くんで合計5人分の力が発揮されるんですよ。5人って数字は最高の力です。これ以上ないパワーを発揮できますよ。たまに6人や7人に増えたりしますけど、それでも5人という数字は黄金比なんです。
In what world?
ヒーローがいる世界の話です。
Ah, that's what you mean. A world where colorful heroes come in teams of 5.
5人の力が合わされば敵が100人いようとみんな爆発です。わかりましたか、宗太郎くん。ではその力を発揮してちゃっちゃと掃除しちゃってください。その間私とこのみちゃんは優雅にサボタージュしてるので。
Let's demonstrate the true meaning of the power of 5 here. Take this bucket.
案外ケチなんですね。
No, you might claim I have the power of 3 men, but in truth, I'm just one guy. Cleaning the outdoor bath by myself would be far too difficult. I doubt I'd be able to finish before the day was out. The sooner we finish, the sooner we can take a break. Come on, let's get to scrubbing.
Hi.
She switches over to cleaning without so much as a grumble. I think she was only joking about playing hooky. Even if it makes sense to rotate the chores among the staff, isn't this a little too much for only 2 people to clean? It's fortunate all 3 of us are here, but this was originally intended as a job for 2, right?
いえ、このお風呂を掃除するときは大抵誰か援護に来てくれますよ。
Oh, is that so?
です。だからそこまで大変ってわけじゃないんですよ。
No, that makes sense. So this job is always assigned to 3 people? That reminds me, the last time I cleaned here, it was alongside Shiori and Kozaki, as a group of 3. And then you ditched them for when they went for it the second time. I guess I really knew what she was doing when she arranged our schedules.
加えて私たちは幸運なことに宗太郎くんという当たりを引きました。これがどういうことかわかりますよね。
I can't say I do. I'm mad.
お風呂戦隊アラウンジャーのカビ取りレッドさん、ここは一つパパーっとやっちゃってください。
Then as my first official act, I'll be washing the foul taint of hooky playing from this place.
ホース向けないでください。
As a member of Lysol team, please carry out your duties.
このみちゃん、その洗剤貸して。うん、ありがとう。
That reminds you, Sango.
あら、何ですか?
You and Konami are always together. That's how it seems to me, at least. Are the 2 of you paired up as a team or something?
そうですよ。それも管理人さんの指示です。部屋は別々だけど、それ以外の時間はいつも一緒。仕事をするときも、ご飯食べるときも、食べるときも貧しきときも、
Just how far does that
食
go?
べるときも健やかなるときも。
Yeah, we get it. You're married or something.
ちょっと静か 今からバージンロードを歩くんですから。ほら、こなみちゃん、こっちの手つないで。
Anyway, I get that you two are close. Let's stop there for now. I don't quite know how far they'll take this. But you're always together. Seems like it could get annoying.
そんなことないですよ。いっつも遊べる相手がいるって嬉しいですし。今日だって仕事が終わったら二人で海水浴する予定でしたし。
The fuck?
あ、そうだ。よかったら、宗太郎くんも一緒にどうですか？
Sure. Sounds like fun. It's not like I have anything else to do.
よし、決定！かなみちゃんもそれでいいよね。私は、それでいいよ。
Could it be that she doesn't really want to hang out? She's a bit inarticulate, but she seems none too pleased. You don't have to force yourself. If you're not feeling up to it, then it's probably best to rest.
違うんです。決して遊びたくないわけじゃなくて。いいよ、サンゴちゃん。宗太郎さんと二人で遊んできなよ。私のことは別にいいから。
Is she being thoughtful, or is she just avoiding me? Not like I'm particularly worried about it, but if she's talking like that,
な
then...
みちゃん、そういうのはダメだと思うよ。せっかく宗太郎くんと遊べるんだからさ、一緒に海に行こうよ。でも、こんな楽しいところに来たんだから、いろんな人と遊ばないともったいないよ。それは分かってるってば。宗太郎くんも一緒に遊んでくれるって言うし、みんなで海に行こうよ。ね。こなみちゃんってば。
Hey, I think I'll pass after all. The two of you should just go enjoy yourselves. Seems like Konami isn't really
違い
comfortable.
ます。そんなことありません。こなみちゃんだって宗太郎くんと遊びたいはずです。ただ遠慮しているだけなんですよ。
Is that true?
はい。せっかくいろんな人と遊べるんだから、もっと積極的に行こうよ。こんなところで遊べるなんてめったにないんだからさ。わかったよ。遊ぶからそんなに言わないで。よかった。ということで、宗太郎くん、今日は血を吐くまで海水浴です。
Let's try not to draw blood, please. Assuming that much might be...
冗談ですって。それじゃあ楽しい海水浴がありますし、パパーッと掃除を終わらせましょう。
Seems the matter's settled for now. All that's left is to finish cleaning. But still... Is Konami really okay with this? It didn't seem like she was all that eager to come along. Well, it's better not to bring it up again. As far as they're concerned, I'm just a co-worker.
宗太郎くん、さっきはごめんなさい。
Oh, you don't have to apologize for
お
that.
姉ちゃんは宗太郎くんに慣れてないだけなんです。あんまり気を悪くしないでください。
Yeah, I'm totally okay with it. I was more worried that she flat out didn't like me.
遊んでたりしていれば自然と心を開いてくれると思うんです。できればですけど、こなみちゃんとは普通に話すようにしてもらえますか？
Yes, I'm just randomly playing around with guns. I don't mind, but did she really open up? Fear of strangers doesn't seem like it'd be... Fear of strangers seems like it'd be tough to overcome, especially given the short time we're all here together. Well, I'll just give it my all for Sango's sake.
よーし、じゃあこなみちゃん、一緒に流し場のところ洗おう。サンゴちゃん、洗剤忘れてるよ。ごめんごめん、ちょっと持ってきて。そんなに急がなくてもいいと思うんだけど。
As relationships go, they're like two peas in a pod. But it seems like they had a disagreement earlier. Perhaps that's normal too. Well, it's none of my concern. If it's okay with them, it's okay with me. Anyway, I should finish up quickly, then go enjoy my break. I don't know what I'm doing. Bathroom! What's on the lunch menu?
今日は気温が高いからね。メニューはすべて冷製で仕上げたよ。
I'll probably keep the part today to like, what, hour 45 minutes or so. Maybe 2 hours. Especially since I'm kind of feeling tired right now. Maybe it'll change after a bit. Oh, that sounds great.
こんな日に外で働くのも大変だと思ったからね。僕だからこそできる特別な配慮さ。
Thank you very much. That's very thoughtful of you.
お礼なんていいさ。その代わり残さないで食べてくれよ。
Of course, it'd be a crime not to finish your delicious cooking.
見た目だけじゃなく味も保証するよ。君らが満足すること間違いなしさ。
I'm looking forward to it.
宗太郎くんお疲れ様です。そっちも仕事終わったんですね。
Oh, hey, did you guys just finish?
そうですよ。もうお腹ペコペコです。あ、よければ一緒に食べませんか？
You sure you don't mind? Yeah, let's eat together.
やったー！フルーツ分けてもらえる。スイカは私、このみちゃんはどれをもらう？
私は別にいらないから。
Well, if it's only my fruit, then I don't mind. It's not like I'm the type to kick and scream about sharing my
それ
food.
じゃあご飯取ってきますね。
Okay, then, I'll get us some seats.
お願いします。行こう、このみちゃん。
Now then, where should we sit? In the open or by a window? It's nice out, so perhaps the window seat would be best. Besides, the wind's nice and calm today.
ごめん、お待たせしました。
Oh, they're here. Then let's see.
いただきます。
The Temple Wataru special menu. Yep, it's delicious.
おいしい。
Eating a cold dish on a hot day is a wonderful way to cool down. It's like summer comfort food. I hate the way that sounded. Eating something like this really makes me feel like I'm on vacation.
その気持ちはわかります。ちょっとしたホテル並みの食事が毎日出ますしね。しかも朝、昼、晩、この眩しい海を前にしてご飯を食べれるなんて超幸せです。
Since we don't have to worry about picking up the tab for all this luxury, it feels even better.
一生に一度の体験ですよね。
It's not just Wataru's cooking. The scenery is unfolding outside this window is just as magnificent. Blue ocean, clear as crystal. Blue sky stretching to infinity overhead. Gazing out to the horizon and enjoying these spectacular sights as we eat this delicious food. It's incredible, honestly. If only for a moment, I get to enjoy such rare bliss.
そうだ、宗太郎くん。
Huh?
はい、
She presents me with a cherry tomato. What's this for?
私、宗太郎くんのスイカをもらっちゃったんで、物々交換といきましょう。
It's fine. I buy tomatoes specifically.
宗太郎くんが好きそうだなーって思ったんで。
You don't like tomatoes, do you? No, it's not like they're a particular favorite of mine or
い
anything.
いからいいから。はい、してください。
No, if she's already decided to give it to me, then I might as well eat it. Ah, mogu.
どうですか？美味しいですか？
Yeah, it's pretty good.
ならば、もう一個どうぞ。
Ah, why?
美味しいんですよね。だったら、遠慮なく食べてください。
Since they're so delicious, shouldn't you be having some as well as Sango?
いえいえ、そんな。 私はスイカをいただきましたし、このトマトはお礼ですよ。これは私なりの最高の感謝なんです。ありがたーく食べてください。さあ、ほら、してください。
I downed a tomato in a single
どう
bite.
ですか、そうたろうくん。
It's delicious.
よかった。喜んでもらえたみたいで何よりです。私だけもらってばかりは悪かったんですけど、これでおあいこですね。
Let's see, that's the game. In that case, Sango, I use my chopsticks to pluck a cherry tomato from my plate. Here, open up.
そうたろうくん、そのトマトは何ですかね。
Well, you gave me such a delicious tomato just now. I thought it only fair that you should have one too.
いや、私はいいですってば。ほら、スイカもらったんですから。
No, if you don't eat this, then I'd end up being in your debt. Besides, it's such a delicious tomato. Come on, open wide.
やっぱり私はいいですって。それはそうたろうくんの分じゃないですか。
Ah, yes. Bully the Loli. Do you not like tomatoes?
そんなことはないですよ。大好きです。とっても大好きですよ、トマト。トマトは私の大好物です。トマトを丸かじりするのが趣味なくらいです。
Then you should have a bite of this one here. You do love them, after all, right?
だからそれはそうたろうくんの。
You should eat it, you know?
もうお腹いっぱいなんで。
But you just said you were starving, didn't you?
今日はちょっと体調が悪くて。
But you were so energetic at work earlier, and your stomach's rumbling with hunger, isn't it? Now come on. It's your favorite food.
もしかしたらそのトマト傷んでるんじゃないかなって。
Vatos just kicks down the door. How dare you! I just arrived at the kitchen this morning. I carried them there myself. There's no need to worry.
そうたろうさん、サンゴちゃんはトマトが一番。
言っちゃダメだよ、コナミちゃん。
Tomatoes are your number one. What?
一番大好きな食べ物なんですよ。
Oh, I see. If you love tomatoes that much, then I owe you an apology for depriving you of your share earlier.
いえ、どういたしまして。
So these tomatoes represent just how grateful and sorry I am. Will you eat them?
はい。
Here, open wide. Sango eats the tomato in one bite. If you chewed well, that way you'll be able to enjoy all the different flavors. Sango, that's your favorite food, right? Must taste really delicious, right? Oh, looks like you did a great job getting every last bit of flavor from it. Now, what do you say? You swallow it nice and slowly? How's your favorite tomato taste? It's really, really delicious, right?
はい。とっても美味しかったです。
Well, you've liked that much, then I'm happy. Okay, that settles it. You should have another.
もういいです。大丈夫です。大満足です。
No, don't say that. Here, open wide.
いいですって。もうたくさん味わいましたから。だからそれはそうたろうくんが食べてください。
Do you not like tomatoes after all?
大好きですけど。
Where the fuck's my mouse? There's... Then here. Open wide. She's on the verge of tears as she chokes it down. Maybe I went a little too far. Man, salad was delicious today, but those cherry tomatoes were even more delicious.
サンゴちゃん、大丈
大丈夫だよ、このみちゃん。トマトが美味しくて美味しくて嬉しすぎて疲れちゃっただけだから。
In any case, we'll have to work on this whole picky eater thing of yours, Sango.
好き嫌いとかありません。トマトは大好きですから。
Okay, I got it.
そう太郎くんの意地悪。
That's a mean thing to say. Well, perhaps we can attribute your pickiness to a lack of experience. If there's something you don't like, forcing yourself to keep eating it might be a great way to overcome that, you know.
だからトマトは大好きですってば。
Don't you dare use the tomato name in vain. Everyone has things they don't like, you know.
ほんと意地悪です。
More importantly, if you avoid foods you don't like, you won't get the nutrients you need.
別にいいですよ。その分の栄養は他の食べ物で取ればいいんですから。
Well, I can't say I agree with your thinking. I should probably stop picking on her for now. Well, you'll get more used to it the older you get, right? Before you know it, you'll acquire better eating habits. And you might even find you have fewer likes and dislikes.
それならいいんですけどね。
Kotomi, how are you doing? Have you gotten used to life here yet?
はい、まあ。
She gives me a somewhat vague nod, which I'm guessing means yes. I see, you don't seem to be the picky type after all, and Sango's here with you. So we two keep working here until Sango stops being a picky eater.
ちょっと何か引っかかるんですけど。でもそれはそれで楽しそうですね。どうこのみちゃん。宗太郎くんの提案すっごくいいと思うんだけど。
やめよう、そういうの。ずっとこの島にいるなんて。私、そんなの嫌だ。
Really? Isn't that funnier?
私は、あんまり楽しくないです。みんな楽しそうにしているのに、なんか私だけ浮いてる感じがして、他のところと比べて人が少ないから、そこだけはいいとは思うんですけど、でも、だったらいっそ誰もいないところに行きたいです。
So you like being by yourself?
違います。その方が迷惑にならないと思うんです。
Trouble?
私がいても邪魔になるだけだと思うんです。誰にも関わらないところに住んでた方が私にとってもみんなにとっても幸せ
I
な
need
ん
to
で
get
す。
like an actual mouse pad instead of this piece of leather that I turned around. Because that wouldn't actually like pull like this. Hold on, does this side actually work better? Nah, not really. Need a new mouse pad.
その方が宗太郎さんとか皆さんの邪魔になったりとかしないと思うし。
Oh, that's just that sort of thing is
こなみちゃんストップ。そういうことは言わないって言ったでしょ。
でも
迷惑だなんて誰も思ってないから、素直にここの生活を楽しもうよ。こなみちゃんと遊ぶの私はとっても楽しいよ。
fuck.
せっかくこんな綺麗な島に来たんだしさ、一緒に頑張ろうよ。
Hold on, I need to test something. Guess this works somewhat. Nah, not really. We'll just stay on this.
うん。そうだよね。ごめん。
どんな時でも前向きにポジティブに。そう教えてもらったでしょ。そうすればいつかその性格も治るからって先生に教えてもらって。
Cure.
サンゴちゃん。
Total silence. You could hear a pin drop, but their eyes are fixated on me.
そのあへへ変なところ見せてごめんなさい。
Yeah, that's really okay. Please don't worry about it.
そうしてもらえると助かります。こなみちゃんってばたまにですけどネガティブになるんですよ。だから時々そういうのは良くないかなーって注意するようにしてるんです。
Well, I can see your point. Backsliding wouldn't be a good thing. For the time being, I agree. At the end of the day, I'm simply a spectator after all.
こなみちゃんもここで暗い話してると料理が美味しくなくなっちゃうよ。
サンゴちゃん、私のことは気にしないでいいから。
こなみちゃん、それも良くない。
うん、気をつける。
Just now, she said Konami was being negative, but I think that's wrong. Played the devil's advocate for a moment. What she said did have its merits, even if it wasn't particularly good for her to have said it. Particularly when she said,
そうたろうくん。
what?
こなみちゃん、そうたろうくんの前でも今みたいに暗くなっちゃう時があるかもしれません。そういう時は、良ければですけど、そうたろうくんからも注意してくれませんか？
Just pet her whenever it happens. I understand, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if someone's been spreading rumors about me to Konami or something, but it's difficult for us to even talk. But as far as Sango's request goes, I can only nod.
ごちそうさまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。
Are they done eating
そ
already?
れじゃあこなみちゃん、今日は何して遊ぶ？
私は何でもいいかな。
じゃあ岩場の方に行ってみない？ちょっと時間あるし探検してこようよ。
うん、そうしようか。
Okay, okay then. I'll take care of tidying up the dishes. You guys should go on ahead.
いいんですか？
Absolutely. It's not like these dishes are all that
あ
heavy.
りがとうございます。それじゃあ行こっか、こなみちゃん。
引っ張らないで。
With lunch done, the two of them are in high spirits again. They've got a lot of excess energy, huh? Well, as long as they don't get upset stomachs, I don't see the harm in it. More importantly, someone asked me to weather Konami's moods as best as I can, but I think there's something a little off with that request. It felt like she was trying to sell me on the idea rather than simply asking me. The phrase "cure that mindset" in references to a doctor. They only make this whole thing sound all the more suspicious. We're friends, aren't we? Well, I'm somewhat curious. I don't think there's much to be concerned about. Those two seem very close after all. Something's going on. Hold on. Can I utilize this? Wish I could try. That doesn't pull as much now. As night slowly settles over the island, the sea and sky fade to dusky orange. The sky sinks steadily below the line of the horizon. Darkness follows in its wake. It is such an amazing sight. The sky, now an inky blue, soon surrenders to pitch-black night. The ocean grows dark, and shadows begin to encroach upon the sandy beach. In an instant, the scenery of this tropical island has changed completely. Something like this really makes a person think. Even though this shouldn't be a sad experience, it's hard not to feel a sense of loneliness. If anything, it should make one look forward to tomorrow that much more. Mere moments ago, I would have expected to feel such loneliness. It's a mysterious place, this island. Every day I get to experience something new. Every day I get to see something wondrous. Could my outlook on life be changing? If I think about it, I'm a different person when I'm with Sango. Hanging out with someone that energetic, that lively. It's something I never would have imagined doing before. Maybe I've been wasting my life until now. Living in the moment, having fun. These things didn't even register to me. Register with me. Not to me, I'm a fucking retard that should go die in a hellfire or something. There we go. I got a blinky now because my jacket is in the goddamn washer. Since, you know, we had to fill around with cesspits while wearing that jacket. So it's best to not wear that until it's washed. You know? Oh, it's a lot warmer now. Nice and cozy. Hold on. Spending time with all the different people on this island has given me newfound appreciation for the here and now. For the longest time, I thought it was perfectly fine to live in solitude. Oh well. This seems something I should be thinking about right now, right before bed. I should focus on this beautiful view right here in front of me. To ignore something like this would be a waste. Is there someone else on the beach? It's hard to make out any features. Well, it's hard to make out any features. That silhouette is... That's Sango, isn't it? Watch a figure in the distance, her pigtail swaying in the sea breeze. Yeah, it's gotta be her, I think. But what's she doing? She doesn't seem to be playing. She's just sitting quietly on the beach. Since her back's facing me, the only thing she could be looking at right now is the setting sun. She's all alone. I could simply call out her name. She might just be taking in the scenery, so she'd probably resent the intrusion. In that case, it wouldn't be unreasonable to keep moving and pretend I didn't see her. I don't particularly, but I don't particularly like playing dumb or making excuses. Did you spot a wayward seal? Only just got here. Sorry for surprising you like that. I could ask you the same thing. It's rare to see you spacing out like that. But even more so to see you alone. I always picture you as so upbeat and energetic. It's just a bit unexpected is all. Something tells me she's a lot more mature than she lets on. She just acts extremely high high tension in order to basically prevent Konami's mood from sinking like that. That's what I feel is going to be the case, at least. Is that so? I guess I just naturally assumed that you'd watch it together with Konami. You two are friends, aren't you? It'd be nice to watch a sunset like this together. I see. Of course. I knew the two of them had separate rooms. It should have been obvious that they couldn't be together 24/7. Am I? Thought hadn't even occurred to me. But you've got me there. Just like you, I guess I needed a change of pace. And as I was walking, I saw you, so I decided to call out your name. Not quite. You sort of looked like you were depressed. Are you though? You look really down in the dumps you looked really down in the dumps just now. In that case, I stand corrected. Could it really have been in my head? No. Just slumped forward, clutching her knees and staring at the distant ending of another day. She really did look sad and lonely.
今の私って落ち込んでいるように見えるんですか？
Yeah, totally. You were hugging your knees to your chest and watching the sunset. You really looked like you were
だ
depressed.
から声をかけてくれたんですか？
Oh yeah?
なんかレンジャーマンみたいですね。
Ranger Man? If you remember correctly, that's a character from a Tokusatsu show. A live-action superhero series that aired when I was a kid. Even though our ages are totally different, that's what you do. And just how am I like Ranger
レン
Man?
ジャーマンっていっつも困ってる人がいると10秒で出てきてくれるんです。宗太郎くんは私が落ち込んでると思ったからここに来てくれたんですよね。だったらもうレンジャーマンじゃないですか。レンジャーグリーンって呼んでいいですか？
Actually, I'd prefer if you didn't. Why'd you have to pick green of all colors? Even though she meant it as a compliment, I wonder why I'm not the least bit happy. Isn't... Hold on, I get this. Rangers... There you go. This is still the funniest shit to me. Hold on. I wonder if I can find the actual Tumblr post. Ah, there you go. Couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking about how the Green Ranger had a dagger that was a flute that sounded like a synthesizer. It's trying to sound like a trumpet, and he blew into it with his helmet on. That is such a mess. And it summons a dinosaur. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say to that. So, Sango, are you familiar with the Tokusatsu genre? Hold on. I already read that.
かなり見ますよ。新旧の特撮作品すべてを愛しています。むしろ宗太郎くんとかどうなんですか？特撮は好きじゃないですか？
Let's see. I guess I have some passing familiarity. I think I watched a few shows years ago, but I don't remember too much about them, you know. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed them. Of course, I was totally just a kid back then. What is it?
今遠回しに私が子供っぽいって言ったんですか？
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that I can't remember much of it.
本当に？
Really?
怪しいです。なんだかバカにされてる気がします。
No, I'm not. Honest. I'd never take you to task for liking tokusatsu. When it comes to what's interesting and fun, everyone's taste is different.
そんな風に思ったことは実はないんですよね、私。私は本気でヒーローに憧れてるんです。
So you're trying to say that you need a hero, and you're looking out for a hero till the end of the night? I hate myself. You get where the joke is going. I need a hero! I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. I'll stop immediately.
ほら、レンジャーマンとか特撮のヒーローって誰かが困ったらすぐ助けてくれるじゃないですか。誰かに頼まれたわけじゃないのにさーっと出てきてさーっと解決して、もちろん苦労したり痛い目も見てますけど、それでも一生懸命戦ってかっこいいじゃないですか、そういうの。だから私はそんなヒーローになりたいなってずっと。やっぱり子供っぽいですね。
I don't think that's a bad thing, having a childish side. Even if they're childish, even if they're embarrassing, you can't change your dreams. To tenaciously hold on to one's dreams is a good thing. And if those dreams become a real life aspiration, become real life aspirations, so much the better. I think a life without dreams, without aspirations, would be a very boring life indeed. Kind of like mine. To do otherwise would be a waste of one's life, you know? I don't want to see you live your life like that, Sango. A person's life is driven by their dreams, so you should value your dreams. And one thing no one can ever take from you.
それって、宗太郎くんが自分で見つけた答えですか？
I suppose you could say that.
夢とか持ったことはないんですか？
Let's just say I don't have room to dream. I've always been more focused on what's right in front of me.
後悔してたりしますか？
I wonder. There are times when I do, and there are times when I don't. But in my case, I don't think it can be helped. Besides, it's not such an awful way to live. Regret is an inevitable part of life. But it's not the end of everything. It's not death. If I'm being honest, there are some things that can't be
も
helped.
しかして私のことを励ましてくれたんですか？
Well, it certainly seems that way.
落ち込んでないって言ったじゃないですか。
Based on this conversation, I know for a fact that you were depressed. Sango, I can see it in your face and hear it in your voice. It's like when you ate those tomatoes.
トマトは関係ないじゃないですか。
Okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
ありがとうございます。宗太郎くんって優しいんですね。
Am I? I just thought I couldn't leave you alone like
放
this.
っておけないって言葉は特撮のヒーローが言うお約束のセリフですよ。
Please, I'm begging you, don't call me green again.
イエスサーです。
But in that sense, you'd be a hero too, wouldn't you, Sango? You're always looking out for Konami. I think from Konami's point of view, you must be like a hero. Always by her side, you're reliable. And you pull her along with your smile. You're not exactly a television hero per se. It's just that when you see someone in trouble, you come to the rescue. By that standard, I think you're already a
ま
hero.
だまだですよ。私は。
Quite a long way.
だってヒーローはあっという間に助けてくれるじゃないですか。私はコナミちゃんのこと助けられなくて。だからまだ
Oh no, what happened to her?
なんでもないです。ごめんなさい、こんなこと話して。
What happened to Konami? I have a bad feeling all of a sudden. There's the bottle opener. There's the bottle. Pop. There we go. I don't know why I said pop there. And I missed the fucking mark with the bottle cap. There we go. You had a comfy video today. It's okay, you don't have to apologize, so please don't worry about it. More importantly, hey, Sango, if you don't mind, could you tell me a little more about what you just said? When I've witnessed negative Konami, you asked me to keep a close eye on her. What you said just now is connected to that, isn't it? There are certain parts of your story that stick out to me. So, could you tell me more about her? Of course, if it's not too much to ask, then... Of course, if it's too much to ask, then I won't pry any further. I think everyone carries a secret that they can't tell anyone. Just I don't know.
他の人には絶対に言わないでもらえますか？
Understand? Promise never to tell another soul.
コナミちゃんは
Sango hesitates a moment, catching her breath.
コナミちゃんは
Ah.
いじめに遭ってるんです。
She mutters these words as if forcing them
ず
out.
っと前からです。もう長いこといじめは続いてます。最初はコナミちゃんも抵抗していたんです。 やめてって言葉もちゃんと言えてたんです。でもいじめが続くうちにいつの間にかそれすら言えなくなったんです。いじめを受け入れてずっとやられっぱなしで、泣いても泣いても終わらなくて、そしてこなみちゃんはとっても暗くなっちゃったんです。
She wasn't always in that dark place?
はい、こなみちゃんも昔は明るい子だったんですよ。いつも笑顔で友達も多くて、私が知っている中で一番明るい女の子でした。
Oh my god, the roles are reversed. She's basically trying to forcibly act as cheerful as Konami used to, in an attempt to basically get Konami to go back to normal. She herself actually used to be a quiet kid, didn't she? Well, that's gonna be the case.
でもそんなこなみちゃんをよく思わなかった女の子がいたんです。最初は無視をされていただけなんですけど、だんだんとクラスの中で孤立していって、そのうちはっきり聞こえるものを隠したり、お弁当を勝手に捨てたり、陰湿な嫌がらせまでしてきました。
For them to have gone that far, despite all that, Konami still went to school.
親にも迷惑をかけたくないからって学校を休もうとはしなかったんです。でも毎日いじめられている間にこなみちゃんは卑屈になっちゃったんです。
Submissive. That's right. That'd be the natural response. If she grew to hate herself, if she went out of her way to distance herself from others, that'd be the natural consequence. So that's the situation.
こなみちゃんはそんな目に遭ってるうちに割り切ったと思うんです。
Hold on.
こなみちゃんはそんな目に遭って
Okay,
るう
her
ちに
eyes actually stayed the same level, but it looked like this eye moved up while this eye moved down. Some conclusions?
いろんな悪口を言われ続けているうちに、自分はこういう人間だって諦めたんです。昔のこなみちゃんは人と話すのが大好きな女の子でした。いつも笑いながら話しかけてきて、不思議とこっちまで楽しくなって、本当に魔法みたいな女の子だったんですよ。それなのに心を閉ざして一切笑うことをしなくなって。
It's hard to imagine just how spirited Konami had been, just how much torment she'd had to endure every day.
ごめんなさい、宗太郎くん。こんなことを話しちゃって。
It's fine, I'm the one who asked you to. You have nothing to apologize for.
また話してもいいですか？こなみちゃんの話、また聞いてもらってもいいですか？私、こなみちゃんを助けたい。昔のこなみちゃんに戻ってほしいんです。だからできれば宗太郎くんにも力になってほしいんです。お願いします。
Understand? I'll help however I can. But a situation like this is a first for me, so I'm not quite sure what I can even do.
相談に乗ってくれるだけでいいんです。それだけで私は助かるんです。
I think I can manage that. If you ever need to talk, I'm available whenever. Wherever, whenever. And if I can offer any advice, I will. Sound good?
はい、ありがとうございます。
Having heard the first part of her story, there's no way I could have refused. It's obvious that those two have their troubles, and it was really obvious that what my answer should be. But is there really anything I can do to help? It's their problem. Was it really my place to interfere?
食材は私と手分けして後で持っていこう。
わかった。
ちょっと量が多いけど、二人なら大丈夫でしょう。
After hearing Sango's story about Konami, I've been spinning my wheels with worry. Sango's all smiles as usual. Their close relationship with Konami seems unchanged.
宗太郎くん、
Eh, what? What's up?
さっきからずーっと私の顔見てませんか？もしかして私のほっぺたにご飯粒でもついているんですか？
Nah, that's not it. Sorry, I just got lost in thought.
ああ、なんだ。それならいいんです。あれだけ仕事は真面目にって言ってたんだから、ちゃんとやってくださいよ。
Sorry. I looked at Sango's smiling face. I couldn't help feeling a little guilty inside. She told me the story of their past, after all, so it's a little hard to watch her working so
こ
cheerfully.
れは管理人さんの荷物かな。
That was fucking tempo. Oh, I hate this time of year. Starts becoming the big cold and I hate it. Wait, let me hoist that up onto my other shoulder.
でも宗太郎くん、もう荷物持ってるし。
It'll be fine, I can manage it. Besides, I can't let a girl carry something as heavy as this.
それじゃあお願いします。
Give it to me. In return, can I ask you to carry those vegetables?
ありがとう宗太郎くん。
Don't mention it. Can't bring myself to say it, but I want to tell her not to overwork herself. In my eyes, at least, it seems like Sango's forcing herself to stay cheerful.
私は昔の明るいこなみちゃんを取り戻したいんです。こなみちゃんはもう閉じこもっちゃってるんです。自分で自分を悪く言うことで逃げてるんです。
She forced herself into the shadows so she wouldn't stand out, you know?
はい。実際それでいじめられる回数は減りましたし。
But still, it didn't stop entirely.
はい。回数は減っても目をつけられ続けました。筆記用具を隠されたり、ノートを破かれたり、体育の授業から戻ったらこなみちゃんの制服が水浸しになっていたこともありました。それも絵の具が混ざった水をかぶってです。体操着とか落書きされてて、いつもボロボロの状態で授業をしてて、何度か先生たちも訪ねてくるんです。そう聞かれた時は必ずこう言ってました。別に何でもないです。お父さんやお母さんにも隠してたみたいで。こなみちゃんは誰にも頼ろうとはしませんでした。は
What do you mean, you, Sango?
い。助けてと言われたことは一度もありません。
You're pretty admirable, Sango.
どうしてですか？
You tried to save her, even though she never once asked for your help.
全然偉くなんかないですよ。だってもうこなみちゃんは変わっちゃったんです。そんなの助けられなかったのと同じです。私は変わってほしくなんかなかったのに。悔しいです。私友達一人も助けられなくて。
You didn't intend to give up, though, right?
それはそうですけど。
You don't intend to give up. So, don't sound like you've already given up hope. Nothing's set in stone after all.
はい。
I can understand why Sango might beat herself up. Her best friend turned into another person virtually overnight. It's not surprising she'd feel responsible. Sango,
はい。
why are you so cheerful at work? Is this why? You always go around with a smile so that Konami might remember the girl she used to be.
それは関係ないですよ。私はこの島から見る空も海もここの全部楽しい時に笑顔でいるのは当たり前じゃないですか。でももしそれでコナミちゃんが昔の自分を思い出してくれたらそれはすっごく素敵だと思います。
Sorry about that. But it's not that easy.
はい。本を読んで調べたり、ネットで参考になりそうなサイト、コナミちゃんと一緒に専門の相談センターにも行ったりしました。それでもコナミちゃんは心に暗いものを抱えたままなんです。
What about the Doom, though? That was a bad joke. Fuck it, I could just keep it like this.
最後の手段はこの島です。
Roll credits. What? This island?
相談センターのカウンセラーにこの島のことを教えてもらったんです。バイトと海洋セラピーを兼ねていて同世代の人たちと触れ合えて、ここでならコナミちゃんも笑顔になれるってカウンセラーの先生も言ってました。この島は私たちにとって最後の希望なんです。
Roll credits. The sound is there. Roll credits. The last resort.
だから私はコナミちゃんをこの島に連れてきたんです。また昔みたいに笑ってほしいから。
Save Konami, she brought her here to this island. What's her motivation for all this? It's because Konami's her friend? Is that it? That can't be the only reason. As far as Sango is concerned, Konami is irreplaceable. That's why she's been trying so hard. I think you should be proud of yourself, Sango. Being a little more positive wouldn't hurt
ど
either.
うしてですか？前向きになんてそんなの無理ですよ。
So you're ready to give up on Konami ever going back to the way she was?
そういうわけじゃないですけど。
If you don't have confidence, you've lost before you've even begun. So think positive.
でも
Come on, what did I just tell you? That but just now? That's a word that's stuck in the past. Earlier you asked me to keep an eye on Konami, didn't you? If so, then you need to be positive no matter what.
そうでした。
You need to have confidence that you can help her. Otherwise, nothing good will come of it. You can't worry that you'll fail. You need to believe you'll succeed. I know you're feeling down, but you shouldn't let that drag you down. I believe this island can change me. It'll change you too. Even Konami can change for the better
ご
here.
めんなさい。なんか弱気になってました。
Fucking, Get the fuck back up there. You don't have to apologize. After all, you didn't do anything wrong. I hadn't set out on this walk to save a lost soul, but it seems that just took my first step into that uncharted territory. If it helps someone cultivate a positive outlook on life, then it's worth it. The fact that you're agonizing over this so much is proof that you cherish Konami. But you gotta keep your chin up as much as you can, you know? I don't like seeing you with your head down.
はい。
Just believe in Konami with all your heart. I'm sure she'll eventually smile again. I don't really trust people to begin with, so I don't know how much weight my words hold, but
いえ。
if I don't say this now, you'll never believe in what you actually can do, Sango. If you want to return Konami to the lively girl she once was, then first you've got to believe in her. I'm sure she'll come back around eventually.
はい。
I don't know how Konami was before, so there's not much I can do to help her. But when it comes to cheering you up, no, that's something I can do.
宗太郎くん。
So let's do our best together. You're all Konami has, after all.
はい。頑張ります。私、絶対、こなみちゃんを笑顔にしてみせます。
Can you promise me that? Can you promise me you'll make Konami smile?
できます。
Are you certain?
はい。
She can promise me that, then she's fine, right? If there's something I can do, then tell me. Let's give it our all, Sango.
はい。絶対、こなみちゃんを笑顔にしてみせます。それまで、待ってもらえますか？
I'll always be waiting. Just like I promised, I'll keep watching and waiting until the last second. Could that have sounded any cheesier? It's a bit out of character for me. But I didn't just want to put some half-assed, mealy-mouthed promise. But I didn't just want to make some half-assed, mealy-mouthed promise. I want to give it my all. If I don't, then Sango won't be able to smile from the heart.
ありがとう、宗太郎くん。
It's okay, there's no need for thanks. There's not much I can do by myself after all.
本当に、ありがとう。
Having a rough time filling out this daily report. Well, I've never been great at writing these. Today's has been particularly slow going. In theory, I should be getting better with practice, but... Aside being Anyways, it's like I don't know what's behind it. It's not like I don't know what's behind it. Sango, huh?
サンゴちゃんがどうかしたんですか？
Ah, I forgot! Sorry, that was nothing. Just talking to myself. Please forget it. Completely forgot I'm sharing a room with Umi.
どうしたんですか？一体。
Nothing. Like I said, just talking to myself.
先輩、さっきからずっと独り言ばかりですよ。聞き返したのは今のが最初です。
Crap, I haven't been aware of it. I've just got a little... I got a little something on my mind. So I guess I've been thinking about it out loud.
悩み事って、サンゴちゃんに関係あることなんですか？
Yeah, maybe a little. It's not like I can't be honest about it, but I don't have to be honest either. Crap, why did I have to let that slip out? Slip out at that exact moment.
サンゴちゃんのことで悩んでるって、もしかして喧嘩でもしたんですか？
Nah, that's not it. Let's see, how should I put this? Sango's got a situation of sorts. I'm trying to help her out with it. I've been thinking non-stop about what I can do to
なん
help.
か、大変そうですね。
Suppose.
今まで自分のことで精一杯だったのに、なんか、らしくないです。少し変わりましたね、先輩。
Whoops. Maybe so. It's not like me, huh? That's right. Not like there's any financial benefit in this for me, after all. But since I get some pleasure from doing it, I guess I profited another way.
自己満足ってやつですか？
That's kind of a harsh way of putting it, but yeah. I have no real personal stake in the matter, so there's no chance of me making money from this. What prompted me to make that promise to Sango? I'd like to know the answer to that myself. The only answer I can think of is because it makes me happy.
本当に変わりましたね。
Does it not suit me?
はい、とても。でも、偉いとは思います。誰かのために動こうとする人は、それだけでいい人ですよ。
Is that the same thing to Sango?
なんて返されました？
She hasn't seen any results yet, so she doesn't think she's all that
な
wonderful.
るほど。じゃあ、ちゃんと結果を出さないといけませんね。もちろん、先輩も。
Yeah, that's right. That's right, I haven't gotten any results yet either. So far, I've done nothing but worry. I haven't been making any progress. I want Sango to smile from the heart. I promised her that. And it wasn't just some spur-of-the-moment thing I said to make her feel better. Once you've made a promise, if you don't follow through, if you don't follow through, then it can only end in regret. And no matter how you look at it, the situation can't be solved by promises alone, or by me watching over her. After all, if it were that easy, then Sango wouldn't be wrestling with these problems to begin with. Seriously, what should I do?
そんなに大変な悩みなら、渚さんに相談したらどうですか？相談するのに、あの人以上に上手い人がこの島にいるとは思えないんですけど。
Now that I think about it, she's right. Someone had forgotten all about Nagisa. Consulting her might be the best option right now. Well, she can be a little intimidating. She's easy to talk to. And she keeps secrets. She keeps secrets, yeah. You know, like that one time she just kind of directed you to the magazine where you learn about the past of Riho. Or that one time she just straight up told you about good old Shiori's past. She's really good at keeping secrets, isn't she? Besides, Nagisa is the manager of this resort. She's likely to understand Konami's past to a certain degree. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Thank you, Kozaki.
どういたしまして。
I suppose I can pay Nagisa a visit to my back tomorrow. When my path forward is still shrouded in fog, it's only growing clearer. Till then, no rushing things. Let's move forward step by careful step. Oh, are we currently Sango? There's still a warm feeling in my chest from our earlier conversation. It's making it hard to fall asleep. There's this constant tingling sensation. Until now, I've only been doing what I could manage on my own. What else could I do? Konami doesn't have any other friends after all. What I could do was support Konami as her only friend. It's been like that for a long time now. Talking with Sotaro on the beach was a really strange experience for me. We spoke about all sorts of things, and it felt really good. Even now, those feelings linger in my chest. The negative emotions that have been lodged in my heart for so long, they're slowly dissolving somehow. And in their place, an unfamiliar warmth is gently filling my chest.
なんだろう、この感じ。ちょっとふわふわする。
When I'm with Sotaro, a strange feeling takes over me. It's really odd. I feel like I could talk to him about anything. Like at school, I thought I had a lot of friends, but I didn't have anyone with whom I could share any of this. The only person I could turn to, the only one who would hear me out, was the counselor. For a long time, it's been Konami and I against the world, trying our best. It was as if everyone had left us to sink or swim. That's why I have to support Konami no matter what. I'm all Konami has. If that's true, then who's my ally? Who's gonna be the one to save me?
そっか。
Funny, I'd realized it earlier.
私はずっと誰かに頼りたかったんだ。
Someone to talk to, someone to help me. And even if only a little, I wanted someone to watch over me. Although I want all that, I hadn't been planning on telling anyone about it. But when I talked to Sotaro, I let it all spill out without even meaning to. When the two of us were there on the beach, my mind felt like it was in the clouds. It'd be nice if I could keep talking to him. If I could keep being near to him. That was my thinking anyway.
バカじゃん、そんなの。絶対あるわけないよ。
Sotaro's so much more mature than me. Be lopsided, impossible
そ
even.
れにほら、宗太郎くんの隣には海姉だっているし。
I don't know what to say. I've come to realize that even I'm not immune to hope. The two of them really are well suited for each other. Just watching them together makes me happy. Last thing I'd want to do is interfere.
それでいい。私はダメなんだ。
Can't even begin to measure up to him. There's no way I could stand by Sotaro's side. Compared to him, I'm still a child. I'm short and flat-chested. I'm no good at formal speaking. And what's worse, even though I have someone precious to me, I can't save her. I'm still not ready to become a true adult like Sotaro. Just reading out these kind of things will always be weird. Yes. I am the flat. But because Sotaro's an adult, I admire him. He's pretty much the splitting image of that hero I long to be. I sat alongside him and he listened to me talk about things I couldn't tell anyone else. He said he'd watch over me until the very end.
なんか余計熱くなってきた。
It'd be great if I could stay by Sotaro's side. If I went at the beach tomorrow, will he come again? More and more I think about it, the hotter this feeling in my chest gets. I wonder why. It's nothing but a pipe dream after all. Yeah, jeez.
初めてだよ。宗太郎くんのバカ。
Like, fuck. So this is what a crush feels like. Sotaro, you fucking asshole. Falling in love with someone really messes with your head. Can't stop this fire in my chest. Because Umi's by his side, it really hurts. But more than anything, I can't forget his warmth. Will I be able to sleep tonight? I don't like the thought of talking to Sotaro tomorrow while being asleep on my feet.
本当にヒーローみたいでずるいよ。宗太郎くん。
He's the trickster archetype. Oh my god, he is a Greek hero. Like, that is actually something that I feel that is very prevalent in Greek mythology. Heroes are very often the trickster archetype. They try to, like, trick the enemy. It's not just, yes, they overcome the overwhelming odds through their power alone. No, they often just... Like, there's the whole story of how Odysseus escaped... What was the name of the giant? Argus? I don't fucking remember. But basically, they were caught in this cave, and the cave entrance was blocked by a rock, and he would every day eat 2 crew members. And basically, at some point, Odysseus somehow got like a sharpened stick and poked his eye out with it. So, basically what happened is that he poked his eye out and then hid, making this giant think that they somehow escaped, making him open the fucking the hole, the entrance. I'm bad at talking, okay? Basically, because earlier Odysseus introduced himself to him as Nobody, he thought his name was Nobody, so he was screaming about how nobody had stabbed his eye out. But then Odysseus was a fucking idiot, and on the way, like once he was on the boat and was going away, he basically screamed to him like, "Ha, fucking idiot! I'm not fucking Nobody, my name is Odysseus." So, the Cyclops, son of Poseidon, told Poseidon about what Odysseus, who is currently on a voyage back to his homeland, did, and that's how the Odyssey happened. What I'm trying to say is, fuck Poseidon. Anyways. I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Are you free?
大丈夫よ。私も一息つこうとしてるところだったから。
You weren't taking a breather.
それで、またとんでもない嘘でもついたのかしら？ 懺悔はもう受け付けないわよ。
Nah, that's not what I came. I really am sorry about that, though.
冗談よ。
I wish she wouldn't poke at old wounds like
それ
that.
で、話って何かしら？
Right, I wanted to ask you something about Sango.
つくみさんのこと？
More specifically, it's about Sango and Konami
ふ
both.
ーん。なるほど。
She looks at me with a slightly wry expression on her face. Is it just my imagination, or does she seem the tiniest bit amused?
それで、彼女たちの何を知りたいのかしら？
Prior to coming here, it seems that Konami was the victim of relentless bullying.
その話は誰から聞いたの？もしかして、つくみさん本人から？
Yeah, she told me about a lot of things. Nagisa wrinkles her nose a little at my
個人
words.
情報はできるだけ守ってほしいんだけどね。まあ、つくみさん本人が話したのなら別にいいわ。
Want to say that again? You want to say that again after all you told him in Shiuri's route? That's some real important private and personal information you clearly didn't give away. Did you know all about all this, Nagisa?
ええ。カクさんの過去のことは把握しているわ。
Kaku?
あの子の本名はカクコナミっていうのよ。
Kakuko. I don't know why I said that. I didn't know that. I'll have to remember it. In any case, since Nagisa already knows about Konami, this shouldn't take long. I want to return Konami to how she was prior to the bullying. And for that, I need your
あ
help.
なたが？
I do. Sango wants to hold Konami back too. She's worked tirelessly to make that goal a reality, despite not making much headway so far. And when it came to actually realizing that goal, it seems this island was her last resort. Roll credits. I don't know just what kind of person Konami used to be. But if Konami is to return to her former self, then I want to help. I'm not the principal player in this drama. That's Sango. But I'm the one who'll be helping her. Still, I'd like to help Konami however I
そ
can.
れはあなた自身の意思で決めたこと？
Yeah, after talking to Sango, that's what I've decided.
なるほどね。でも正直無理よ。
Plus cons.
無理というより、宗太郎くんができることはないわ。
That's true. Because I don't mind helping, even if it's only in some small way. Please, Nagisa, tell me how I can help.
別にあなたが無関係だからという理由で跳ねつけようとしてるわけじゃないの。ただ彼女の変化に関して言えば、いじめが全ての元凶になってるの。原因を何とかしないと格さんの性格を矯正するのは難しいわ。
So what you're trying to tell me is go find those bullies, beat them into an inch of their life, within an inch of their life, I mean, and make them apologize. Okay, I can do that. Be right back. Wait, no, Sotaro, no. You go to jail!
あなたにそれができる？
I can't. Of course not. There's no way for me to stop the bullying. Can't really storm into their school, scream at the top of my lungs, and raining down hellfire. I can't really storm into their school, screaming at the top of my lungs and raining down hellfire. That's just not practical. America would like to have a word with you. There goes the monetization for this video. School shooting joke. We really going low now. Help. At most, that just end up causing a scene. Fact that do the two of them more harm than
聞き
good.
たいことはそれだけかしら？
Now there's one other thing.
何かしら？
According to Sango the counselor, she talked to her and recommended they come to this island. Oceanics therapy appeared with working alongside people of a similar age. He said she'd be cured if they came here. If she came here, Konami would be able to find her smile again. Yet she said that unless the bullying is stopped at source, it's a lost cause. There's a contradiction in those two statements, isn't there? So, which is it? Or could it be that they're both lies?
嘘ではないわ。ただ、考えようによっては無責任かもしれないわね。
What do you mean by that?
まあ、嘘でも何でも、ここから先はあなたが踏み込むことかしら。
Promised, didn't I? Till Konami finds a smile again, I'll watch over Sango. I'll continue forward. Like I told you, once I finished speaking with Sango, I made the decision to help her. So could you please fill me in on the details?
ええ、わかったわ。話してあげる。
You know, suddenly the whole Bulli the Loli joke at the start of the part just does not fucking translate well anymore at all. Nagisa nods and brings her iced coffee to her lips.
カクさんが元の性格に戻れる方法がこの島にあるのかどうか。それはないわ。つまり嘘になるわね。
Lied.
彼女の性格を戻すにはカクさん本人が目覚めないといけないわ。解決方法なんて最初からないに等しいの。
But if Konami came to this island, her mind could be healed. Isn't that what the council said?
ええ、ここを紹介したと連絡は来たわ。けど実際に性格が治るかどうかはわからない。そもそもここはリゾート地よ。病院じゃないわ。それに面と向かって言える？あなたは治らないなんて。
I suppose you can't.
何かにすがることで直接の解決ができれば、もちろんそれは効果的だと思うわ。けどここでの生活は彼女を現実から逃避させているだけ。
That seems to be a theme.
時間を置き新しい解決策を考える。そうするには都合がいいだけの話。
Like overall, escaping reality seems to be a theme in this game.
根本はいじめをやめさせるか、カクさん自身が変わるかの2つだけよ。
That's more or less what I expect.
ただこのままではまずいとも思っているの。
What do you mean by
い
that?
じめをやめさせることができるなら、もちろんここまで悩むことはないでしょうね。じゃあカクさんが変わらなければダメかというと、それもちょっと違うのよね。
Makes sense. She doesn't resist her bullies. I figured there must have been some reason.
そうじゃないの。カクさんはもう受け入れているのよ。自分がいじめられているという現実を受け入れているの。自分で答えを出して受け入れたなりの生活を送っているのよ。
That's a pitiful outcome, no matter how you look at it.
ええ、そうね。けどそれは他人の押し付けでしかないわ。それにカクさんだって悩み、よく考え、歯を食いしばって受け入れたはずよ。だから冷たい言い方をするなら何も変える必要はないの。この島へ心の療養という目的でバイトに来る必要がない子なのよ。
It's a little difficult to believe, but it's just as difficult to deny. In other words, on some subconscious level, she's accepted this as her identity.
心をねじ曲げて性格が悪くなってしまった友達を何とかしてあげたいという気持ちはわかるわ。けどカクさん自身がその必要はないと結論を出しているの。仮に一番のお友達のつくみさんがカクさんに変化を望んでいるとしても、元の性格に戻すにはさっきも言った通りカクさん本人に強制する意思がないといけないわ。
That's... Is there no point in bringing Konami to this island? Were all of Sango's efforts in vain? No, wait a second. Still doesn't add up. If there was no point in inviting Konami to this island, then why is she here? Was there no point in Konami coming to this island?
カクさん個人に限ればね。
The hiring process works in an invitation system, correct? So then, why was so much effort put into inviting Konami, despite there being no need for it?
私が事情を聞いて来訪の許可を出したのはつくみさんのことが心配だったからよ。
Sango? But if I guess his main concern was inviting Sango, then that would mean it couldn't be.
ええ、お察しの通りよ。理想から遠ざかっていく友達を見て元に戻したいと必死に願っている。けどつくみさん自身もさっき話した二通りの答え以外見出せない。空回りを繰り返し続けているのよ。つくみさんは相当きついはずなの。つくみさんも格さんのようになったって何もおかしくはないわ。
So I'm getting up like Konami. That's impossible, right? She's not lying, I can see that much in her eyes. That's... She always has a smile on her face. She's more radiant than anyone around her. She's the one that's been supporting Konami all this time. I think that Sango was on the verge of a mental collapse.
そう悲観的な顔をしないで。まだつくみさんは頑張っていると思うわ。いつ自分が歪むかもわからない中でね。
Has Sango noticed it yet?
自覚のかけらもないでしょうね。だから頑張れる。格さんを救おうと動けるのよ。自分を与える形でね。
An ideal. Ahead of herself. She's sacrificing herself for someone else's sake.
他の人から見ればそうなるわ。でもつくみさんからすればそんな大げさなつもりはないのよ。おそらく友達を支えている程度でしょうね。
If she's only supporting Konami, then her burden should be small by comparison, right? It's hard to believe Sango is on the verge of losing her mind, all because she's intent on playing the martyr.
あなた善意を軽視しているんじゃない？つくみさんは自分を顧みずに与え続けているのよ。おそらく今では心の中身が空っぽになる寸前ね。
She's giving that much of herself. You wouldn't know it by looking at her.
例えばだけど私が宗太郎くんにジュースをおごってと頼むわ。1本100円。あなたはどうする？
If it's that cheap, I won't mind it at all.
それを毎日ねだってきたら？
That might make things more difficult.
そうよね。それが一番正しい反応よ。つくみさんはそれを全く考えていないの。かなりの重傷ね。
That's... Helping someone in need isn't a bad thing, but Sango takes it too far. No matter how good a friend Konami is, she's overdoing it.
今のつくみさんの人生は格さんのためだけに生きる人生になっているの。少しでもトリガーが引かれたら彼女が崩れる可能性は高いわね。
That's the job being Konami. It's a little hard for me to wrap my mind around this. How did things end up this way?
格さんへ向けるつくみさんの意識は異常なまでに高いのよ。心配で済むことが脅迫観念に。ただの同情が世話焼きに変わってるわ。つくみさんは格さんのことをコントロールしたがっているのよ。
That's right. She warps Konami's true intention. She's always warning her to watch what she says and does. Sango's words and actions are an exact match for what Nagisa's been
今の
describing.
ところそれがうまくいってるからいいけど、もし万が一格さんとすれ違いを起こしたらつくみさんも格さんのようになるかもしれないわね。
It's hard to imagine Sango giving in to such negativity. She's the type who's always positive, always brightening up a room. That's the Sango I know. Why is Sango taking it this far, though? She didn't do anything wrong, so why is she pushing herself to the point of personal ruin?
おそらくだけど格さんに対する罪悪感だわ。
Guilt.
あの子は格さんに対して罪の意識を感じてるはずよ。
It shouldn't be. Sango shouldn't blame herself. Even now, she's working her hardest to save Konami. The thought of her blaming herself despite all that
い
is...
じめによって格さんが変わってしまったこと、それがつくみさんの心を縛ってるのよ。そして自分は何もできなかった。つくみさんはそう感じてるのよ。
That's right. Sango's upset because she couldn't help her friend and want Konami to become what she is now. She definitely said something like
彼
that.
女はずっと格さんのことを助けてきたのよ。いつか戻ってくれるって思いながらね。体力、そして精神力を削りながら、そんな毎日を送ってきたはずよ。ねえ、宗太郎くん。そんな日常をあなたに想像できるかしら。
No. It's true. For me, that type of life would be impossible. Without a doubt, there's a world reserved for two. That's a world reserved for two, not loners like me. What's more, that world is balanced upon Sango's slim shoulders. Konami isn't the only one spending her days in a perpetual hell. Sango's in pain
つ
too.
くみさんは格さんを助けているうちに感情移入してしまったのよ。格さんの幸せが自分の幸せ。つくみさんはそう感じているはずよ。行き過ぎた感情移入がつくみさんの悩みの原因ね。
Is there no way to stop it?
格さんのことを忘れればほぼ間違いなく解決するわ。
That's... In other words, she'd have to abandon Konami. She'd have to break their friendship apart. She'd have to give up everything related to Konami. Throw it all away. There's no way Sango could do that. They came to this island together after all.
それは分かってるわ。でも事態はあなたが思っている以上に深刻よ。つくみさんが倒れたら同時に格さんも共倒れするわ。だって格さんのそばにはつくみさんしかいないんだもの。
Of course. The only person capable of supporting Konami is Sango. Two of them walk the same road. When one falls, then the other will, then so will the other.
つくみさんもそれが分かっているから無理をするしかないのよ。格さんを助けるのは自分しかいないから。
But as for exactly how that might be achieved, is there really some means that can save them both?
つくみさんと格さんは本当の意味で一つなの。救うのなら二人同時、諦めるのも二人同時よ。そしてもう一つ、二人を救うのなら第三者の介入が必須よ。特につくみさんは自分に過ちがあるとは思っていないからね。
Then would it be best to warn Sango of her peril, given that she can't see it
も
herself?
っと大きいことよ。空っぽになってるつくみさんの中身に新しい幸せを注ぐのよ。格さんに尽くすこととは全く別の新しい生き方を教えなきゃいけないの。
How? Who's capable of doing something like that?
さあね。あなたがやってくれるのが一番望ましいわ。
Get out there and put your smooth moves on! By me.
それはあなたとつくみさんが話し合ったことじゃないのかしら。
Fuck over my shoulder. Is this just me or do I look like I have a fucking poncho on? Now I'm just missing a sombrero. that is vaguely racist. Not just, honestly, not just vaguely. That is very racist.
確かに私もあの二人の心を癒すためにはあなたしかいないと思っているわ。けど踏み込むなら相応の覚悟をしてもらわないといけないわね。
No other than myself. Nagisa looks me in the eye and sighs
無理
quietly.
なら無理で全然構わないのよ。二人の背負っているものはとても重いし。
I think the burden of the person that drew that is a bit higher.
無責任な言い方をするなら、私には今のままでも問題はないのよ。だって二人とも仕事はしっかりしてくれているもの。けど私は勝手に期待はしてるわ。全部打ち明けたのもそれが理由かもね。
Which one is it? If it's impossible, then it's impossible, or I've chosen to have hope?
あなた次第ってことよ。
I see. It's okay if it's impossible. I've chosen to have hope. In other words, she can't meddle in her employees' personal problems. But still, she holds out hope for a happy ending. As a result, she's entrusted me with that hope. Man, that's a lot to put on someone's shoulders. I'll do my best.
え、お願いね。
It's not hard to see that Nagisa's worried about Songo. She invited her to the island, the best Nagisa could do given the circumstances. Let's go through this once more from the top. That way I might be able to figure out my next move. Oh well. Let's say I'd only go for like this is a nice point to end it on, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and like I did say it'd go like an hour 45 minutes to 2 hours, and that's pretty nicely in the middle. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys next time. I'm only cutting this part so short because tomorrow's a D&D session. Don't worry, I'll try to finish it tomorrow. See ya.